Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button. For all you returning subscribers, thank you so much. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much. We finally hit 2,000 subscribers on Ron's Keto Cafe. Well, apparently I must be doing something right, but channel is still not quite monetized yet, and probably won't happen until sometime till late next year, but that's fine. And again, even if it doesn't, that's fine too. But anyways, to let you know how it's going along pretty good. I'm still struggling along with the economy right now. Can't stay on track, it seems, with the weight loss because of the economy. I have to budget my meals according to what my wife and I both like, and it is what it is. So right now, I'm just like everybody else. I'm just weathering the storm until things turn around, and we know it's going to, but we just got to be patient. But yeah, it's going along good. I went for a little bit of a walk this morning, a couple miles. I'm going to try to get 4 miles in every day this week. I did notice that my right leg and my knee area on that side is starting to bother me in my hip area that I had out a couple of years ago, so I'm going to have the doctor take a look at it. I think it's in my knee area. I think it's just arthritis. But I noticed my leg being really heavy when I'm walking, like it's not getting enough circulation. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm definitely going to have that checked out. What else is going on? Oh yeah, so this past week I went to the, got a call from the bank. Now I live in Leominster, and she said Worcester's about 40 miles going the other way. And she said, were you in the Worcester branch? And I said, no, why? She said, well, somebody here has your social security number and they're trying to open up an account and take out a personal loan. And they said, so you're not in the Worcester branch? And I said, no. And so while she was on the phone talking with me, getting the information from me, not even asking me about my driver's license or anything, the guy took off on a bat out of hell. And what happened was, while I was talking to her the whole time, they were trying to identify to make sure it was me, which it wasn't. So they got that guy on videotape. But I'm gonna go down and file a police report anyways. And another thing about the whole thing is he didn't get any money from me or anything like that. But the idea is, she told me on a recommendation to lock out to freeze my credit reports. And this happened late in the afternoon on Friday. So then what I did was in the morning there, Saturday morning I jumped on the internet and I went into all 3 credit bureaus. I opened up an account with all 3 of them, free account, and then I ended up locking up my credit report for 30 days to see if anything happens on that. But it was really a scary time because today's day and age, you don't want to get billed for a house mortgage. It's something that you don't have, or a credit card or a personal loan. So you guys have to really watch that. I don't know how he got my social security number, and I thought it might have been because I had lost my driver's license, and but he didn't have that information because most banks will want you to have both when you open up an account. And she had my driver's license on file there, but she didn't even ask me for that. But that was the reason why I didn't give him a loan, But then a couple of days before that, I get a call from the bank, protection fraud. And what happened was, first of all, earlier in the day, I keep getting these calls with the same phone number all the time, and I never answer it. So this particular day, I wanted to see who it was, and I answered it, and they said, now mind you, I live in Massachusetts, and they said, well, this is the Texas Police Department, and we're asking for donations. And I goes, no, you're not going to get a donation out of me. I don't have money, and I can't even afford to buy a loaf of bread. And they got back to me, and they said, well, we're going to put you down for one anyways. And I goes, no, you're not. So then they hung up on me. And the next thing I know, I get a call from the bank, protection fraud, and they said that somebody was trying to take a zero balance out of my checking account, and they wanted to know if it was me. And I said, no, it wasn't me. So they locked out my debit card, and they had to go to the bank and get a new debit card. This has been going on, with the seniors and a lot of people. So let me know if that's ever happened to you guys, because I'm just curious. And then about a year ago or so, I was at Leominster Walmart's doing a grocery shopper with Donna, and I'm in the parking lot, and I get a text message from somebody from Walmart, and they were they were in Texas, and they anyways, they hacked into my checking account and they took $400 out of it there, and I accidentally clicked on the link by mistake because I thought it was a Leominster Walmart's, and the bank reimbursed me for that, but it was just an aggravation. I mean, so again, you got to be really careful with that. So how do we do on the beef and butter fast? Well, we lost 4 pounds. We did pretty good. Now, normally if I do it the correct way, I would normally lose between 8 and 12 pounds. A lot of the water bloat that I had from the unwanted carbs I was picking up. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. I'm just doing the best I can, and I would suggest doing the same thing. It's really, really hard on me. Now, today I went walking for a couple of miles, and I'm going to go for another walk this afternoon. But I've been noticing that getting a lot of pain in my right hip area, the hip I had out a couple of years ago, and a lot of arthritis pain in my right knee. I don't know if it's arthritis or if it's something else going on. So now I got to have that checked out because it's going to get to a point where I'm not going to be able to walk unless I do have something done about it. It could be just arthritis. I mean, I don't know, but and there could be a torn ligament there or something else going on. Maybe my knee might have popped out. But, you know, it's very, very painful when I'm walking. And like today I took 3 or 4 ibuprofen and I took some aspirins. I've been doing that every day. They help sometimes, and other days they don't help. So, you know, it is what it is. But again, and every day I'm putting up different recipes, some other older videos. Speaking of which, I filmed out the Halloween parade Saturday, and it's a local event. Anybody can film it. And I had my regular camera and set it all up on a tripod and saw the studio guys there filming, and it goes, well, let them film. I'm filming too. I don't care. But this is for my own personal video, and I share it with the guys from the commission over there, and he really likes that. But again, this is all with my own personal stuff. I'm not associating myself anymore with the studio or any more activity with the city other than the commission once in a while whenever they want me over there for something. But that's about all I'm doing for the city. It's just too much of a pain in the ass. And the other thing is, I'm going to put a new segment up on my YouTube channel called Ride Along with Ron. That'll be some videos that I go when I go riding, and I do video dash, and I talk about the experience when I remember on that street or the history about the street. And it's just fun riding along and seeing what our city looks like in the fall and in wintertime and stuff like that. And snowstorms are pretty cool. Now, if you want to get a YouTube channel going, you say, geez, I don't know, well, I don't know, how do I start? What do I do for a YouTube channel? Do road videos. That's fun. I use a Rove. It's called a Rove R2 4K dash. I got it on Amazon for about $60, and I put it on a USB plug into my dash cam, where my radio is, and it just automatically snaps on when you're driving, and then I let the music go. And if I got an errand to do one day, I'll put that on and go down a couple of different streets so I'm not wasting any gas. And then I put it into Filmora, and I edit out the program, and I put non-copyrighted music, and I do a voiceover. And I love doing these videos because when I post them locally, a lot of people don't live in our city anymore. They absolutely love those videos. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, do something like that, and you'd be amazed at how many subscribers you can get. And or if you know how to do drone video, do a drone video, and that sort of thing. But these are all fun projects that Donna and I both enjoy doing together. Now, the other day, her and I went up to a place in adjacent city in Fitchburg called Cogswell Park. It's got a nice pond with a gazebo. I took some video of that, and I took the dash cam video, and I'll be putting that up later on for another video. But I have like about 25 videos that I'll be putting up, and they'll be just right along with Ron, and I'll have the background music going and the name of the street that I went on, and a little bit of information on each video. And but that'll be another new segment that'll be coming up, and I'm still posting recipes and some older recipes that I never posted before. I did buy a half a dozen bags of vegetables to have them with side dishes, so when I do make something that my wife likes and we both like, I'll have those vegetables and that sort of thing. I'm going to have to go off my weight loss plan from time to time to budget the food accordingly, but it is what it is. I just, it bites. It bites for me, and it bites for everybody right now. We just let me know if you're struggling with that, because I've been fighting this. It's pissing me off. Really, it's really pissing me off. Back around 4 or 5 years ago, we could have. So what it is, because she doesn't do keto or weight loss. I have to make 2 meals. So that's 2 meals that I can afford when I could just make it all into one meal, you know. And so it really stinks, and I don't like it, you know. But I'm doing the best I can. So if I wind up losing, say, 4 pounds a month, and that's all I lose, that's all I lose. I'm happy with that, you know. But I'm having a good day, other than my knee and my hip area bothering me, and I'm having a good week, and I feel great. Everything's fine. The cat's been fine. I do the volunteer Friday night, and it was just funny because they came up to me in Auckland and they said, you know, we're short $75. They go, that's impossible. So they kept looking for the extra cash, and they finally recounted it to the machine, and they ended up finding like $65 of it. So they made a mistake on their end. They goes, you know, when you're selling like $10,000 worth of tickets a night, and you're only short about $5 or $6, that's nothing. But you know, I was like, you know, I'm not responsible to pay it back, but it just happens when it happens, you know. But it's just it's comical sometimes, you know. I mean, you know, that's the other thing too on Friday nights here, because I'm a volunteer worker. I can have a little snack if I want to, you know, have a hot dog or something like that. I did have a couple hot dogs Friday night, late in the night, because they were getting ready to clean up the kitchen, and I asked them what was left in the back room, and I'll go out and grab a hot dog sometimes, or like a little hot meal there if I don't have to pay for it. But because I'm a volunteer worker, that's the other thing too there. If you guys are always looking for something to do, volunteer at your local parishes and whatever. I'm sure there's always some community activity that they're always looking for volunteers. Just don't do like I did. I at one point I belonged to about 10 different organizations, and almost every day I was going to 2 or 3 of them all day long. It just got crazy, and it got too much. And I go, that's it, I'm done. You know, and of course, sometimes what goes on with Donna and me and my health, I said, I can't do it no more, and I don't want to do it no more. But and of course, then they're doing the video and the filming and the photography and the low balling prices I was getting for photography and for filming. You know, but now when somebody says, Ron, can I hire you to do photography or video? Yeah, but it's gonna cost, because I'm not working for cheap dirt no more. You know, so it is what it is. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm taking one day at a time. And again, I can't thank you guys and gals enough for coming into my weight loss journey and supporting me and Donna and my crazy cat, and keeping me encouraged to lose weight, not to give up, because I'm certainly not going to give up. But I'm just taking one day at a time, and I'm just chugging along one day at a time. So be that as I said, I'm going to get going. Don't forget to like this video before you close out on my video blog. And this is just an update, and thank you for the 2,000 subscribers. But anyways, you guys have an amazing day, and thank you for coming along my journey.